Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. Today's class is a chair yoga class and we are going to be using a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap handy, you can also use a necktie. So let's begin class. Let's come seated forward in our chair so our glutes are on the chair, hamstrings are off the chair, allowing us to have that nice 90-degree bend at the knees, feet resting flat on the floor. Taking a moment here to notice your posture, sitting nice and tall in the chair, rolling the shoulders back and down once, relaxing the shoulders, taking a moment to close your eyes and notice your breath, noticing if you're breathing deeply, allowing the belly to rise on the inhale. Starting at the crown of your head, let's do a scan of our bodies all the way down to our toes. Notice any areas you need to be mindful of as we do this practice today. Please remember to always keep yourself safe during this or any other practice. And if a pose doesn't feel right for you today, remember you do not need to do the pose. Starting our 4 square breathing exercise with an inhale through the nose of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale, retain, exhale, retain. Inhale, notice your posture, retain, exhale, retain. And now returning to your regular breath, and just notice if you're breathing deeply. Gently opening your eyes, making sure your yoga strap is resting on your shoulders and not too close to your neck. Lowering one ear towards the shoulder, feeling a nice stretch in the side of the neck. One more breath here. Returning to center, and now lowering the ear to the other side. Feeling a nice stretch in the opposite side of the neck. One more breath here. Returning to center, lifting the chin high, looking up at the ceiling, stretching the front of the neck. One more breath. Return to center, and this time drawing the chin in towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck. One more breath here, and returning to center. Beautiful. And let's roll the shoulders out to the back of the room. And rolling now to the front of the room. One more roll forward, taking that strap off of your neck and just holding on to the strap with the thumbs, fingers closing over. The strap is wider than hip width apart here. We're going to start with that strap overhead, looking up through that strap, sitting nice and tall in your chair. I want you to exhale and twist to one side, looking up through the strap at the ceiling, holding here. Remember to keep breathing. One more breath, and coming back to center, and now exhale and twist the opposite direction, stopping at that sensation of the stretch, looking up through the strap. And coming back to center, widening the grip on the strap slightly, lower one hand beside the chair seat and the other hand overhead, looking up through the hand at the ceiling. And coming back to center and changing sides. Coming back to center one more time. Exhale, rotate and twist. Look up through the strap. Back to center. Exhale, rotate. And back to the center. Exhale, lower the hand to one side, other hand overhead. And come back to center. Exhale, lower the opposite way. And come back to center and just lower that strap onto the knees for a moment. We're just going to roll the shoulders once more to the back and rolling again to the front. Focusing now on the lower part of the body. So taking the strap and placing it around one foot, holding the strap in both hands, lifting the foot off the floor, remembering to keep a micro bend in the knee at all time. We're going to contract the heel in towards the chair and extend back out. Contract in, extend out. And keep this movement flowing smoothly, contracting in and extending out, always keeping that slight bend in the knee. Just waking up the hips. And this time when you have your leg extended out, hold there, keep that slight bend in the knee, bring both ends of the strap into the same hand. I want you to sit nice and tall in the chair. Take your free hand and hold on to the chair. And let's extend out to the side for our inner thigh and groin stretch. We're also going to feel our quads engaged here, holding the leg up against gravity. Remember to keep that micro bend in the knee. Think about your posture, sit nice and tall. Don't use the back of your chair if you don't have to. Let's draw that foot forward and bring it out to the side and continue with this movement, drawing forward to the side, forward to the side, forward, side, forward, side. And this time hold at the side and let's pulse. Use the strap to assist. 2 more. Beautiful. And bring it back forward. We're going to take that strap and grab that strap halfway, bring the foot across the opposite knee. Now the foot on the floor you can extend more forward so it's not quite an intense flexion of the hip here. So I want you to keep your foot flexed to protect your bent knee. I want you to exhale and lower towards the legs, feeling a nice stretch in the hip. A lot of us are very tight in the hips. So this may feel uncomfortable, but you shouldn't feel any pain here. If you feel any pain, please rise out of the pose. Holding here. 4 more rounds of breath. If you can lower a little closer to the legs, please do so. One last breath here. Slowly rising up, taking the strap in both hands and allowing the foot to come down to the ground. Allow that strap to come up behind the knee. Give it a twist so you can hold onto that strap easily in one hand. I want you to take your free hand and hold onto the chair to help support your posture. We're going to lift the foot off the floor, keeping it flexed, rotating outward, using the strap to help support the weight of our leg. Two more. And I want you to pause here and now rotate inward. Two more. Beautiful. Let's lower down. Taking that strap away and bringing it around the sole of the opposite foot. Once again, lifting the foot off the ground, keeping that micro bend in the knee. Foot is flexed in the strap. Contract in, extend out. Sitting nice and tall in your chair. Try not to use the backrest. Engage the muscles in your abdominals and low back to help you with your posture. Let's do 2 more. And this time hold that extension, keeping that micro bend in the knee. Both ends of the strap into the same hand as the extended leg. Free hand grabs the chair. Think about sitting nice and tall, keeping your posture, and taking that leg out to the side, retaining that micro bend at the knee as we stretch the inner thigh and groin. Keep breathing deeply. Now we're going to bring the foot forward, take it out to the side, forward, to the side, forward, side, forward, side. Let's do one more time. To the forward and to the side, holding at the side and pulsing, using the strap to support the leg. 2 more. Beautiful, and bring it forward, grabbing that strap halfway and bringing that foot across the opposite knee. Once again, the foot on the floor can extend more forward if that helps. So keeping the foot flexed to protect your bent knee, I want you to exhale and lower towards the legs, feeling that nice stretch in the hip. You might find one side is a little tighter than the other. It's nothing to worry about, it's perfectly normal. We all have imbalances in our body. It's just our motion, the way we move. We all have one dominant side, and we tend to use that side more often. And if you can, lower a little closer to the legs for 4 more rounds of breath. Beautiful. Slowly rising up. Strap in both hands, lower the foot to the floor. Allow the strap to come up behind the knee, giving it a twist so it's easier to hold on to. Thinking about your posture in the chair, taking your free hand and holding onto the chair. Taking the foot off the floor, keeping it flexed, and let's rotate externally. Two more. Now I want you to pause here, and now let's rotate internally. Two more. Beautiful, let's lower the leg down. Taking that strap away, we're just going to set that strap down, let it loosely fall to the floor beside you. Now sitting nice and tall in the chair, once again, glutes on the chair, hamstrings off the chair. I want you to hold onto your seat on either side. Picking one foot up, I want you to extend the heel out, furthest away from you, and then pick the foot up and bring the toe closest to you. So heel and toe, extend out and bring it in. Sitting nice and tall here. Extend the heel, bring in the toe, heel, toe. Now, let's take this out to the side, slowly out to the side, heel and toe. And let's bring it back forward, slowly. Now let's take it back out to the side, slowly. And one more time, back to the front, slowly. Feeling the quads engage here. Beautiful, let's rest that foot down. Now, engaging the other side, take that heel out, bring the toe in. Heel out, toe in, heel, toe. Beautiful, now let's start moving that out to the side. Nice and slow. Couple reps to get to that side. And slowly, a couple reps to get back forward. Slowly back out to the side. Slowly back forward. Beautiful, and resting that foot down. Now we're going to take our feet out slightly in front of us. We're going to have our toes on a diagonal. Placing your hands on your knees and slowly bringing all the way down to your ankles. Now I want you to think about relaxing the back, relaxing the shoulders. So just take a moment here. Focus on the back. Focus on the shoulders and just allow everything to relax in this pose. Breathing deeply. Noticing the low back relax. Notice the mid back relaxing. Notice the upper back and shoulders beginning to relax. 2 more breaths. This is a modified forward fold. Now you're going to keep one hand on the foot. You're going to take the opposite hand and rotate up towards the ceiling, looking through the fingers, holding here for 2 rounds of breath. We're going to slowly rotate that hand back down, and once the hand lands on the foot, the opposite hand comes up, rotates upward, holding, looking through the fingers, 2 rounds of breath. Slowly rotate down. Once the hand reaches the ankle, the other hand rises up. Rotate 4 rounds of breath. Slowly rotating down. Opposite hand comes up. 4 rounds of breath. And slowly rotate down. Opposite hand rises. 6 rounds of breath. Slowly rotate down, and once again, opposite hand rises. 6 rounds of breath. And rotate down. Now 6 singles at your own pace. Once the hand reaches overhead, you slowly rotate down and change sides. 2 left. Beautiful. Both hands are resting on the ankles. Slowly allow the hands to glide up the legs. Beautiful. Bring those feet in. Once again, 90-degree bend at the knees. Feet nice and flat on the floor. Sitting nice and tall. And just resting your hands on your hips for a moment here. I want you to think about just rolling out the hips. Bringing it forward, to the side, to the back, to the side. And just doing a nice flowing movement in one direction. Thinking about all 4 areas. So again, slowly coming forward, to the side, to the back, and the other side. So thinking about north, south, east, and west here. Rotating through. Getting good rotation in the trunk. Nice movement in the spine. One more. Let's stop, center. And now let's go the other direction. So we'll take it forward, to the side, to the back, other side, forward, side, to the back, other side. And now let's move with fluidity through this. One direction may feel a little bit more awkward than the other. Perfectly normal, so don't worry about it. It's a practice. Two more rotations. Beautiful, and stopping in the center. Now we're going to take our hands behind us on the chair. We're going to walk forward so our glutes are just barely on the chair here. I want you to think about opening your heart, lifting your chest, lifting your chin up towards the ceiling, lifting as high as you can. Opening the heart, lifting the chest, and breathing deeply, getting a nice stretch in the upper back and shoulders. Breathing deeply. One more breath. And relax. And let's come seated back in the chair. So our glutes are on the chair, hamstrings are off the chair. Now we're going to do a couple rounds of cow and cat breaths. So I want you to think about bringing your arms down to the side. Inhale, looking up, lifting the arms to cow. Exhaling to cat, arching the back towards the back of your chair, drawing the arms behind. Inhale to cow, lift, look up. Exhale to cat, arch, hands behind. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling to cat. Inhaling to cow, lifting one foot off the floor. Exhaling to cat, place it down. Inhale to cow, lift the other foot. Exhale to cat, place it down. Inhale to cow, lift one foot. Exhale to cat, place it down. Inhale to cow, lift the other foot. Exhale to cat, place it down. This time we're going to inhale to cow and we're going to come up into a standing chair. Exhale into cat. Inhale to cow, standing. Exhale to cat, sitting. Inhale to cow, stand. Exhale to cat, sit. 2 more. Inhale to cow, stand. Exhale to cat, sit. Inhale to cow, stand. Exhale to cat, sit. Beautiful. Sitting nice and tall in your chair. Rolling the shoulders to the back of the room. Release any tension in the shoulder. And rolling the other way. Beautiful. Lifting one foot off the floor. Let's roll the ankle out in one direction. And let's roll the other way. Placing that foot back on the floor. Other foot lifts off the floor. Roll in one direction. And the other way. Beautiful. Placing that foot down. Rolling out the wrists. Rolling the other way. Beautiful. Resting the hands on the lap. Relax the shoulders, roll them down, relax. Close your eyes, sitting nice and tall. Notice your breath. Take a moment to scan your body, starting at the crown of your head, working down to your toes. Feeling the energy moving through your body freely. Noticing without judgment any changes from the scan at the beginning of class. Focusing once again on your breath. Notice if you're breathing deeply. Bring your hands together at heart center in front of the body. I'd like to thank all of you for sharing your energy in this practice and taking this mindful time for self-care. It is so important. I hope you have a fantastic day. Namaste.